when you begin to trust the process and you begin to actually begin to trust yourself and realize that you're not going to give up on the consistency that you've been building, you're going to enter a new realm. And obviously this isn't always, but you're going to enter a new realm of just a flow state that you haven't seen in your own life, but only through consistency and only through the discipline that is necessary for the everyday when you're uninspired.
And who, at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
Welcome back to the Winter Arc Podcast. Today is September the 15th, and this is journal entry number 12. We are halfway through the month already, and I just want to say this. It's just the fact that ever since starting this podcast and ever since just journaling and ever since just getting my thoughts out about my process and the way I've been able to just find motivation in the things that I love to do and just find motivation and joy in the everyday things of life, even the monotonous things, I've been able to really focus on really where my goals lie. So like a good example is like I'm not going to talk about much of it right now because I don't want to spoil it, but basically I'm creating something in the near future, and I've been just like gathering random ideas and just really thinking about, okay, should I really go 100% into this? And just like, because of the consistency of just the everyday in the past month, and just because of being willing to honestly just find myself in who I am in God and find myself in what He wants me to accomplish through His strength, I've been able to focus in such a way creatively that I haven't been able to do before. Because before, I've honestly just felt so burnt out in the past year. But there's something changing with my mindset, and it's I'm going to say this. It's obviously God. God is changing my perspective on things because, I'm surrendering my will, and I'm surrendering the fact that I don't have all the answers. And in my pride, I can pretend that I can create my own reality and I can create whatever I want, but it's not going to be good compared to what He wants for me. But I just wanted to make this just simple thought about today and about the fact, because I'm going to go back into my flow state that I was, but I thought I would just keep you guys updated with my journal entry, obviously, because, as I said, I wanted to make a journal entry every single day. And even though this one's going to be really short, I just wanted to say this, that because I've been consistent in the things that are very just like monotonous and just very boring, honestly, like there's been days where I just feel like, why am I even doing this? What's the point? And these are the moments where I feel like this is the point. This is why I'm staying motivated. This is why I'm staying disciplined. This is why I'm consistently doing what I'm called to do on a given day. And, what I mean by that is like, this is something that I often pray about every single day. I say, God, show me what you've called me today to. And basically, I just begin my day by just simply surrendering my will and just saying, you know what, God, your will be done. You, God, own my day. You, God, are my day. And that's the thing. If He's really your life, if He's really everything, then He's going to lead you to things in your day. Because Jesus often talks about, do not be anxious for tomorrow. Today has enough worries on its own. And I think that's just so true. And I think it's just the fact that if we're faithful in the moment, He's going to grace us to be able to build upon the consistency that He's given us and the motivation that He's given us to be able to actually begin to understand what our real goals are in life and what our like real motivation and where they really lie and really what we're actually interested in. That's the thing. Like we can either live in this box of reality that we contain ourselves in and contain God in, or we can step into the grace that He's given us each and every single day and realize that He has a plan for our lives, even if you've had a day where it feels like nothing's happening and there's no progress whatsoever. So I just want to encourage you with that there are days, like today, for instance, for me, where just like creative flow suddenly just comes to you and you just feel inspired all at once. Now, will I undoubtedly come off this into a low? Yeah, absolutely. But that's just how life works. So when the low comes for me, I'm going to realize, you know what, God, everything's still in your control. you inspired me to do XYZ. You inspired me with these thoughts, with these ideas, with these creative inclinations. And so I'm going to trust you even when it feels like the creativity's gone or the inspiration is gone. Because at the end of the day, as I said, if it's his, if everything is his, then we have to be stewards of it, even when we feel like there's no inspiration. And so I just wanted to kind of encourage you guys with that tonight, but I'm going to go back into what I was doing earlier because I just need to keep going, and I just need to keep this creative flow just flowing through just like my veins right now. But I just thought I would end this tonight on a great note. Well, I'm not ending it because I'm going to go back and probably stay up and just like make more things basically and prepare more things for the thing I'm trying to produce and stuff. But long story short, I just thought I would make this, and I hope you guys are having a blessed day. And I will see you, or you will rather hear me tomorrow.